What's up, YouTube? This is Calvert County Kid. I just want to give y'all a little quick update. I was just bored and wanted to clean out my car. I just took some of the stuff out of the back seat so I had more room back here, and so it just wouldn't look all junky and shit. You know, as I told y'all, I had moved out of my house like maybe it was like 2 months ago or so. So it's just some of the stuff from out of my room. I have to keep it a little bit of it in my car. There's not enough room for it inside the house, my mom's house. So I remember that I had the covers for the Scosche HD speaker sitting in my bag, so I just wanted to take the time to put it on there and give it a more like clean look, because I was getting tired of the stock grill covers for this car. They were just bouncing around and shit when the bass would hit, so I just wanted to get rid of those, but that's how it's looking. I'm pretty happy with it. I just think like the part that this stuff right here is just to keep everything from rattling. That's what that is right there. So it looks good. Can't complain. Clean out my trunk a little bit. All the oil, like brake fluid and stuff, I put inside the bag right there, and then that's like it got my jumper wires and stuff and my old brakes in there or whatever. So it's much cleaner in here. Yeah, so I moved the battery from up there to down there, and then the amp is down there too. Can you give me some ideas? Whoever, Master Blaster, K Chaos, Chris Sturgis, J Jones, Car Audio 1, and this one dude that comments on my videos named CXM Audio. Yeah, give me some advice on what I could do for a battery holder or something like that. And then I know Master Blaster had told me to mount my amp on top of my box, but I don't have like a power screwdriver, you call them things, which I'm probably going to get, you know, next month or something. I'm going to invest in one of those, but until then I got to use like a Phillips by hand, which it can get really tiring having to do it, you know, screwing subs and everything. So I couldn't like really get a hole inside the box when I was trying to use like the screws that came with the amp to try to mount it on top of the box. So that was a fail. So I don't know. I just need to get some ideas for that. I have some more good news. I wanted to surprise y'all, but I'm not too good with surprises and holding out on my subscribers, which I have 36 subscribers now. I had like 35 last week, but I got another one. But whoever subscribed to me, thanks, appreciate it. My boy Donnie Gillespie, Donnie G, the one that sold me the audio pipe, he had messaged me the other day last week and said, "Hey man, I'm doing a new build soon, and I'm selling my box." If you remember the video I made of the two ZV312s on the two audio pipe mini strap, that box he had the ZV3s in, the 3.5 cubic feet box made with the 3/4 MDF with 6-inch Aero port tuned to like 33 or 34 hertz. The one you saw in the video, he's selling that to me for $100. So I'm buying that this Friday when I get paid for $100. So out with this seal box and with that custom ported box made by Taylor Pro, which they're local from here where I'm living in Lusby, Maryland. So you know they're my basshead brothers. You know, so I really appreciate them and them selling me, you know, the amp and then the battery and then now this box. So it saved me like a good $100, you know, on having to go to a shop or, you know, trying to get it from offline from Dave the Boss Guy or something like that in that nature. So really appreciate it. So the subs and everything, what I'm going to be doing with that is, like I said, the Dual 2, I'm going to be selling that, and I'm going to be getting the Dual 4. So stay tuned for that. That won't be until like maybe, let's see, maybe next month. But until then, I'm just going to have two, you know, different impedance subs. But like I said, I got this one wired to 4 ohms and that one to 2 ohms. So, yeah, I got the DMM and it's reading like 1.5 ohms for the amp. So it's not at half ohm like it was before on the high phonics. It's not hurting the amp. So nothing, everything's cool. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. You know, this summer I'm probably gonna run some zero gauge. That's the Tsunami from the first amp kit I got. That's the Tsunami OFC wire 4 gauge, and it's just the Audio Technics CCA 4 gauge Donnie gave me. So that's what I'm running right now. I'm gonna run 0 gauge. Probably new. I want to do Sky High because Sky High just has the free shipping, but because new concepts, I know they charge you, you know, shipping for like the weight of it. So I was thinking about just doing Sky High. Oh yeah, another thing, I'm getting a fuse holder and everything for the battery because I looked it up and they was like, yeah, you might want to have something coming from, like, kind of cut the wire right here and then have it in between right there. Because I noticed when I take off, you know, the negative off there, and then it's like I have to take, basically I'll have to take off everything off this. Otherwise it'll be a spark and stuff like that. And let me show you something else. The audio pipe, of course, it came with this. It came with this fuse holder right here. It's like a 100 amp fuse holder. Looks a little blurry. Let me just try to zoom. But it's not gonna work. But anyways, there's a 100 amp fuse right here, but the wire, that's 4 gauge wire, is really thick wire, so there's like no way I can really even get it inside there. And this is supposed to be like, it's supposed to fit 4 gauge or whatever, but you know, most people don't around here don't use good wire and shit. They use like some cheap ass kind of like Scotch wire, so maybe that would fit in here, but not the real shit like, you know, we use space heads. So I'm going Sky High and get a fuse holder that can accept up to 0 gauge, so when I get my 0 gauge ran, I'll be able to fit it in there. What else am I in the future? I'm gonna get a battery for the front, and some whatchamacallit, the distribution blocks, the like battery terminal distribution blocks, because I was gonna do the big 3 on this car in the summertime too. So my voltage is already looking pretty nice. When I'm on the road, you know, at idle, I think that's what you call it when you're driving. It doesn't, at full tilt, it doesn't go below 14 volts, and I tuned the voltmeter right, so I know it's correct. It's pretty much correct. So what I did was I turned the car, the key. I didn't turn the car on. I just turned on like the, you know, the power as far as the battery. And I just came back here, hooked up my DMM to this battery right here, and then just read what it said. You know, like basically when it was sitting at 12.6 with the car off, and then when it just stood still, it didn't like go up and down, it just stayed at that. That's why I knew to tune it to that. So if that made any sense, I'm not good at explaining shit. So yeah, everything's looking good, and you know, I have a custom box. I know Chris Sturgis 94 is gonna be very happy about that. Probably not at the same time, because he wanted to design me a box, but he will be able to in the future when I get a different box, because J Jones Car Audio and who else has and then yeah, Master Blaster, they have inspired me to want to do 412s, because they're doing their multiple sub setups. In the future, I want to buy 2 more of these and do 412s and get another audio pipe 1500, strap them together, and then get another battery for the front, a different battery, or keep that battery and get another battery for back here. I don't know which one comes first, probably another one up there, and do 412s, which would be pretty nice. Like, you know, Donnie told me you don't have to have like 2 of these in a 4 cubic foot box in order for them to sound good, you know. So I could just do like 412s, you know, a cube and a half per sub instead of doing 2 cubes per sub. That way, you know, I have enough room. I know I'll have enough room in this trunk, and then it'll sound nice. Probably tune it to like 34 hertz or something like that, 33. So I'll probably be doing all of that this summer probably. So stay tuned for that. But this video will be posted up tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. Today's Monday, so look forward tomorrow. Thanks y'all for watching. Peace.